Hey guys, welcome to Rach Talk, my weekly show where I sit here at the office, drink caffeine, and talk about all sorts of things. This week, let's start by talking about the fact that I am wearing a sweatshirt designed by my best friend, Rosie. Rosie styles me for the show. Obviously, I would never put together an outfit this cool. And I'm telling you about this because Rosie owns a small business. It is Black owned, it is incredible, and they have so many great clothes. And so I'm just gonna use this moment to hype my girl. If you want to go check out her work and support her incredible business, I'm going to put a link below and you can go check out all the fun things. If you think my style is even slightly cool on the show, I have nothing to do with that. It is all Rose. Let's talk about pushing yourself into a situation that you feel nervous about. Is there something in your life that you want to try, that you want to do, but you're worried you're not enough? If that is something that you're struggling with right now, today's conversation is for you. And also, I'm gonna show you some of my favorite cocktails just in time for summer. I was talking to a girlfriend the other day who is applying for a new job, and it's really exciting that she's applying because she's dreamed of shaking things up and changing her life and changing her career for a really long time. There's been some hesitation because she feels like the current job that she has doesn't really qualify her for the bigger expectations that she has. I can see so clearly how, as a person who has done a million job interviews with potential candidates over the years, I can so clearly see how the job she has qualifies her for the job that she wants. Yes, this is kind of dreaming a little bit bigger and going in a bigger direction, but it's not outlandish. It's not crazy. In fact, what she really needs most when she walks into that interview is the confidence in herself that she can do the job that she's applying for. What's crazy about applying for jobs is they did a study several years ago, and they found that men will apply for a job that they are 70%, it might even be less, but let's say 70% qualified. They'll look at the job requirements and they're like, yeah, I've got about 70% of these things. And they will apply for the job believing and having confidence in themselves that they can pull it off. But what they found was that on average, women would only apply for a job that they felt they were 100% qualified to take on. And if you're 100% qualified to take on a job, it means that you'll never really level up in your career because you're always just gonna follow a flat path. You have to aim higher. You have to call a bigger shot. You have to try something bigger and better than you have today. That's this crazy catch-22 about feeling like we're enough. In order to feel like you're enough, you have to prove to yourself that you are. But you can't prove to yourself that you are if you won't try for the thing you don't think you're enough for. Y'all, summer is in full swing. And you may know this because I'm wearing one of my summer essentials. Actually, I'm wearing two of my summer essentials. I've got my kimono on and my sandals. And if you saw that episode of Rach Talk, then you saw all my favorites that I like to wear come hot weather. Now that I've told you what I like to wear, let's talk about what I like to drink. Today, I'm gonna show you two quick cocktails that you can make for happy hour, for this weekend, when you're having a hard day, when you wanna celebrate, whatever, that are going to be refreshing and delicious and make your heart happy. First up, we're making a little drink I like to call cool as a cucumber. Here's what you're gonna need. Some fresh cucumber, some lime, fresh mint, limeade, seltzer, and you know I gotta go with LaCroix in this instance, and my absolute favorite, a little vodka. Makes you feel good. First step, we're gonna muddle. Nope, we don't muddle in that, we shake in that, Rach, come on. I've got some cucumber here. I'm gonna do some mint. If y'all know Austin, then you might know Torchy's. And if you have eaten at Torchy's and you haven't had their Airstream salad that randomly has mint inside of it, woo, sis, let that be your gift this summer. Now, we're gonna muddle. It's a great time to get some aggression out. Put that into our shaker. I'm gonna add a little vodka. Now, you can do plain vodka, but also a cucumber vodka would not hurt my feelings at all. I never know how much. That? Now, a little splash of limeade. You can do this one to taste, but you don't want to put too much or it's going to overpower the drink. Act like you're Tom Cruise in Cocktail. Shake it up. Holy crap, you're fine, we're fine. Now, if we can get the top off, we're gonna pour this into our glass. Again, any seltzer water will do, but this is the one I happen to think is the very, very best. I mean, come on with how pretty this is. And a little lime, and a little cucumber, a little cuke. And that is cool as a cucumber, and it definitely is. So if you find yourself in this position right now, I want to encourage you to do something very simple, but usually pretty hard. Just try. Just take on the new skill, just apply for the job, just ask them out. Just do the thing that you are worried you can't do. The only way to prove to yourself that you've got it is to begin to lean in that direction. Maybe my friend's gonna apply for this job and she's not gonna get it. But in applying for the job, she'll go for an interview, which is something that she feels really nervous about. She'll push herself outside of her comfort zone. It's all just these imaginings, right? She's like, it'll be scary to sit down. I've never done a real job interview before. These are all ideas. This is all in your own head. At least if you try. Even if it doesn't go the way you want it to, you will have the confidence of knowing that you had the courage to push yourself in a new direction. Best case scenario is you actually get the job. I think that most of the time, so many things really come to people not who deserve it, not who have the most talent, but honestly the people that just have the audacity to believe that it might come true for them. The only way you're ever going to grow in this life is if you challenge yourself to do more than you're sure that you can. Next up, we're gonna make something we like to call Margarita Meltdown. It's a really easy margarita. What you're gonna need is some silver tequila, some lime juice, some triple sec, and some ice cubes, but for extra credit, watermelon ice cubes. Here we go. First, shaker. Secondly, let's add some tequila, because we like a good time. And then you count 1, 2. I never know how much to put in, so waver on the side of having a good time. Lime juice. Some triple sec. There we go. Special watermelon ice cubes. I like this one because it matches my outfit. Look. Yes. Then we're gonna pour our margarita. Oh, I'm making a mess. What else is new? What's great about this is as those ice cubes melt, they're actually gonna add flavor to this margarita, which is so yummy. A lime to garnish. Thank you. Yes. Oh, it's got like such a nice tart to it, not too sweet, and because it's tequila, you know it's a little bit of a natural upper, so you're gonna have a good time. If you're doing any partying this weekend, make sure you stay safe, make sure you stay hydrated, and make sure that your cocktail matches your kimono. These are the important things in life, you guys. I think in these instances, we focus so much on the probability of this dream coming true. And I don't want you to do that. Instead, I want you to focus on your possibilities. Don't focus on probability, focus on possibilities. What is possible for you? This is so silly, but there's a movie called We Bought a Zoo. Matt Damon, you know, it's a whole thing. There's a line in this movie where he says,
sometimes all you need is 20 seconds of insane courage. Just literally 20 seconds of just embarrassing bravery. And I promise you, something great will come of it.
You don't have to know what the whole journey is gonna look like. You just have to have the insane courage to throw yourself into it and believe in your possibility of figuring it out once you're there. All right, guys, that's it for this week's episode. I hope you are loving this new format of Rach Talk. If there's something that you want to see here in episodes or you want me to talk about or take on, please comment below and let me know what it is. Let's remember to keep this community positive. So if you make a comment, be sure you go and love on a few members of the community and support them and what they're working on as well. And I hope that you will consider subscribing to my YouTube channel and tapping the bell so that you get a notification every single time I post a new episode. I will be back again next week, and until then, I want you to remember that I love you and I'm rooting for you.